the next program what we have is to generate a PWM waveform with the variable duty cycle using the internal PWM module present on LPC 1768. In order to generate this PWM, we have various registers involved in this generation, which are present on LPC 1768. We have TCR, that is nothing but time control register, which is used to generate the timing. Then we have MCR, it is a match control register. Then LER is load enable register. PCR is PWM control register. And we have three match registers, MR0, MR2, MR1 and MR3. MR0 is used here, it is not pinned because it is used to generate PWM period. MR3 is used, so the output of this MR3 is present on P3.26. So at P3.26 we can observe the PWM output. So we'll go to the program. So the program is already typed on Keel Microvision 4. This is the PWM waveform. So we have all those registers which are defined, okay, and then we have got this PWM waveform with variable duty cycle. Initially the duty cycle will be 0 till it reaches a maximum of 100 duty cycle. It keeps on varying, and once it reaches 100 then it will go in the negative direction and the duty cycle will be equal to till it becomes equal to 0 and keeps on going in a continuous loop. So you can see a variable duty cycle which is generated on the PWM waveform. So you are going to add this C file to the source group along with the startup file and the system file. After adding these files to the source group, you save them, then you compile it. You will get 0 error and 0 warning. Now you go to the debug session, you are going to observe the output on the logic analyzer of the simulator. So go to debug, start and stop the debug session. So it started with the debug session. You can see here the logic analyzer window is already opened. So this is the logic analyzer icon. Okay, you click on this, you will get this window. So in this setup, go click on the setup. You add the file, the port pin. So it is port 3.26. so you go to enter here as port 3.26. so you'll get it as port 3, but it is actually the output of P3.26. you close this. Now you run your program, you can see a variable duty cycle waveform. You can see here after some time the width of this pulse will vary. That is because we have given that in a continuous loop it goes up till a maximum of 100 duty cycle. can see in the variation, I'm just moving this cursor here. You can see here the width was very less. As you go towards the side, you can see that the width is increased. That means there is a variation in the pulse width. This is the output what you are going to observe on the simulator. So initially the pulse width is so less, so I'm not changing anything. You can observe that the pulse width has increased. Okay, this is about PWM waveform.